Good morning, student. I am your Stephen sir from ICRA English Medium. Today I am going to teach you subject grammar, and today's our topic will be subject verb agreement. So, first of all, what is subject? A subject is a noun or pronoun. I told you about what is subject and how can we identify it in the examples. Subject are those whom we are talking about in a sentences. So what can be the subject? Subject can be a man, a woman. Okay? So that's why it is called as noun or a pronoun. So what is noun? Noun is a name of person, place, animal or thing. And what is pronoun? Pronoun comes in place of a noun. Now we will talk about verb. So what is verb? A verb is the action performed by the subject. So what is verb? An action which is performed by the subject. It is called as verb. Okay. Now moving on. Matching subject with verb. Verb must agree with subject in numbers and in person. So there are first person, second person and third person. So totally here there are three things which we have to keep in mind: first person, second and third person. Here it is written verb must agree with subject in numbers in person. Now let us see here examples. Here one example is given: the dog drinks his water every day. As you can see here, where is the subject? Here dog is the subject. What is here? Dog is the subject. So dog is the subject. He drinks. So drinks is a singular thing. Drinks is a singular thing, is a singular present verb. The common mistake in subject verb agreement is to assume that present tense verb ending in s. For an example, here it is given: drinks, runs, dances are plural. They are in fact singular. So we might have understood that wherever we write s, it becomes plural. But it is not true. Wherever we put s, it becomes plural, but it is not true. In fact, it is what? It is a singular. So be careful. So every time wherever you try to put s in a verb, it should not be plural. It has to be a singular. So here to differentiate, here they have given some examples like the girl dances. This first example here it is shown, the girl dances. It is a singular sentence. The girl dances, but girl is one. There is no other girls. So dances, it becomes, if you might have feel it is plural, but it is not plural, it is singular. And what is plural? According to that, here it is shown the girls dance. So in plural, always keep in mind s on end of a plural verb. So whenever you will see the plural, it should not end with s. That is the main point you have to keep in mind. Plural never ends with s. Okay. So same here example, the dog drinks, the dogs drink. The boy runs, the boys run. She plays, Mary and Laura play. She plays, they play. Remember, in the singular present tense verb end in s. In the singular, which is singular, this. What here it is written in singular present tense verb end in s. So it always end in s. So you might have seen s here, here, in this one and in this one. You might have seen all the s in this side. Can you see s? Yes, all this thing, if you can see, it ends with s, so it is called as singular present tense verb. So example, the dog walks, so it is a singular sentence. In the plural present tense, do not end in s. So in this plural sentences, you have to keep in mind that it does not end with s. Okay, so this is the difference between both of them. Now we'll see prepositional phrases and why they matter. First we understood about subject, what is subject and what is verb and what is their agreement. Now we'll understand about preposition. So what is preposition phrases and why they matter? So first of all, I would like to tell you what is prepositional. So what is prepositional? You might have seen is, it, about, they, here, there. This all thing is a prepositional. So here you can see this is a small chart where I just want to show you something. So this black color line, you have to keep this thing is your object, or this thing you have to keep in mind, it's your subject, my dear student. This thing is your main thing, you have to keep in mind. Okay, can you see all this thing? So what is all this thing? above means किसी चीज़ के ऊपर. So ये हमारा प्लेटफॉर्म है ब्लैक कलर का. अगर कोई चीज़, समझो ये ब्लैक कलर, ये आपका टेबल है. समझो कि अगर इस टेबल के ऊपर है कोई चीज़ रखी हुई तो अबाव, और अगर टेबल के नीचे कुछ है तो अंडर बोल सकते हैं, बिलो बोल सकते हैं, बीनीथ बोल सकते हैं. वैसे ही बहुत सारे प्रीपोजिशंस हैं यहाँ पे. हम लोग लास्ट से कंटिन्यू करेंगे. थ्रू है, थ्रू यानी कि किसी भी चीज़ के पार हो तो. फिर फॉर यानी कि उस तरफ. विथ यानी किसी दो चीज़ के साथ. फर्स्ट या लास्ट आप देख ही सकते हो, इतने सारे लाइन में है. फर्स्ट यानी एकदम आगे, लास्ट यानी एकदम पीछे. अक्रॉस यानी उस तरफ. अराउंड यानी घूमकर. इनटू यानी कि अंदर, नियर यानी पास में, आउटसाइड यानी बाहर, ऑन यानी ऊपर, ऑफ यानी एरो की से आपको पता चलेगा। सो ये सारी चीज़ें जो है प्रीपोजिशन है। सो प्रीपोजिशन काम आता है लोकेशन बताने के लिए। So I hope you understood this topic, subject plus verb agreement. So thank you so much.